What's up, everybody? Pardon my voice throughout today's stream. I think I'm coming down with some nasty, but that doesn't stop the excitement. You know, last week we punished the RFK boys. We flew them VOR to VOR using old school technology and a DC-3 all the way to from Atlanta to New York for the Watkins Glen race. Well, they heard the message, and Buescher went out there and won the race. So I'm parked in front of a 737 BBJ here because that's the finest of the fine when it comes to private aircraft right now. And we got these black SUVs pulled up because my boy Chris Buescher again won that race. So while the fancy people load up, why don't we go ahead and get on the road? So we're going to get my flight plan downloaded into Navigraph here. We're going to be going from Elmira, I think it's called Elmira Airport, where we're at right now, down to Bristol Motor Speedway, or Tri-Cities Airport is the closest one there, and the 737 BBJ. And so obviously I'm going to switch this over to IFR high. Believe it or not, our cruising altitude is a cool 38,000 feet today. That feels a little bit aggressive. It feels like we're going to barely get up there and then have to come back down, but I'm just going to follow the flight plan and do what it says, and try not to be too creative, because when I'm creative, I mess things up in these things. So that said, let's get a little bit of power going here, and let's request ground power. But we'll get a little ground power going on in here, and do ground power request. Get this thing fired up. There we go. I guess we got a cart. Yeah, we got a cart finally. Let me go ahead and turn on my switches so that it doesn't glitch out. There we go. Okay, so we got some power. Pardon me again. That might happen a few times here. Let's go ahead and get the nav aligning so that we get our screens up. Been a little minute since I've flown the 737, but always enjoy flying it. It's a beautiful thing. It's very well crafted. Got our data from there. Very, very good. We are in an ATC covered environment here, so I will go ahead and flip over and listen in. Kind of get a feel, the lay of the land and all that stuff.
Correction, United 2852, contact New York approach 12855.
Oh, I forgot my tablet. I'll have to take notes elsewhere.
225,
American 4, 1588, expect the ILS Zulu 9 right approach.
Pull up the clearance. We'll go ahead and pull this bad boy up because he didn't send. Yeah, he didn't send any clearance.
Air Center, Delta 3.
I need to get ATIS.
Delta 350, New York Center, Roger.
So I'm going to be getting IFR clearance out of here. That I'm going to need some sort of ATIS.
Alaska 623 New York, cross Cameron at 11,000 and 250 knots. The Kennedy altimeter is 2998.
This is one thing I don't understand in the sim. I guess what I should well, there's no ATIS frequency there either. Like, when you're on VATSIM, what ATIS should you use if your specific airport doesn't have one, right? That's something I've just not come to understand. Anyway, we'll go ahead and set our altimeter to 29903 there. It's just one click. Nothing special to know. We'll go back to the info tab here, look at runways. I'm expecting runway either 5 or 10 or 6, it looks like. Let's see what the OFP calls for. Looks like I'm scheduled for runway 10. Yeah.
American 1452, fly heading 300.
Yeah, okay, good. I did get them on nav. Just don't have everything turned on yet. All in good time. It's been, like I said, a minute since I've flown this. So it's going to be a little bit of looking around for me. I guess I should go ahead and call for my clearance. What's my... New York Center RFK 617 on the ground at Elmira. Are you doing IFR clearances out of the whole area?
Those two stations calling Delta 1428, go ahead.
Guess I stepped on somebody.
Delta 1428, runway 31, taxi via Zulu.
New York Center, good afternoon, Delta 13, 32, descending to 8,000, information Bravo on board.
Delta 1332, hello, flying the ILS 4, LaGuardia altimeter 2997.
And the ILS running 4, altimeter 2997, Delta 1332.
American 1588, turn 20 degrees left, vectors for traffic, maintain 14,000.
20 degrees to left and Vegan altitude is American 1588.
Maintain 14,000.
Maintain 14,000 in yesterday.
American 1452, descend to maintain 3,000. United 574, descend to maintain flight level 220.
Descend to maintain flight level 220, United 574.
I just don't know what...
New York, Speedbird 7 Whiskey with you 400.
Don't know what ATIS to tell them.
7 Whiskey, New York Center run.
It's my only thing that's bugging me. If I search for...
Frontier flight 3057, cross news at flight level 270.
Look at JFK real fast. Maybe they've got ATIS up, and I could just use it. Oh, crap. That's not what I meant to do.
Sorry, say again for Frontier Flight 3057.
An
Cross
airport.
news at flight level
Weather.
270.
Cross dues at flight
ATIS.
level 270,
Go,
Frontier
Christian
Flight 3,
Kilo.
or 3057.
That was news. November Echo Whiskey Echo Sierra.
Cross news at flight level 270, Frontier Flight 3057.
New York Center, RFK 617 on the ground at Elmira. Request IFR clearance to Tri-Cities.
617 Sierra Victor, loud and clear. Break RFK 617, roger, standby. RFK 617, you're cleared to the Tango Romeo India Airport as filed. Maintain 3000, squawk 2377.
Cleared to Tango Romeo India as filed. Maintain 3000, squawk 2377, RFK 617.
American 1588, cleared direct Jims, cross Jims at 8000.
Alright, let's get our transponder set. 2377.
RFK 617, read back correct, runway 6 in use, Gulf taxi.
Runway 6 in use. We'll call for taxi.
American 1452, cleared direct Asoki, intercept the 9 right localizer.
Okay, let's remove that and pop in runway 6.
American 1452, cleared direct Asoki, intercept the 9 right localizer. equalizer.
Which means right now I am.
Who's calling for VFR?
Oh, that's JFK. Where am I at?
Virginia 251 Charlie Victor, taxi runway 8 by the departure.
Okay, so if I'm taking off runway 6, I'll be taking off to the northeast. I need to do a lefty to center. Alright, let's go ahead and get our flight plan plugged in here. Again, pardon me if my voice is not perfect.
1428, roger, runway 31.
Papa KELM and destination KTRI.
Contact Washington,
Flight number RFK617.
Continental 612, contact Washington,
Runway 6. And we'll go ahead and
Over
request
to
the flight
Washington,
plan
Center for Continental.
from SendBrief. Go ahead and set payload.
November
And we'll
15
set fuel.
Alpha Victor, cross 35 miles south of Victor.
Pardon
at
me.
11,000. The Binghamton altimeter 2999er.
You say again, it was cut off by
Did we get the? Did we do the request?
Someone's blocking me here. Number 15 Alpha Victor, cross 35 miles south of Syracuse at 11,000. The altimeter is 2999.
Ah, here we go. Sorry, I missed a beat. Missed a beat.
35, cross 35 miles of Syracuse at 11,000.
After this, I might do a little racing. I kind of feel like doing some ARCA, and I haven't done any racing at all this week. Route uplink uploading.
Southern 1380, runway 31, taxi via Bravo 2.
All right, let's activate, execute.
Oscar 623, contact New York approach 128.12.
0 fuel weight. We'll look at that in a moment.
1452, a correction. American 1452,
Reserves. If I look at my fuels.
Right approach.
So block fuel of 12,548. Trip with taxi of 62. So wow, 6.0. That's a lot. Cost index of 5. My stuff shows 380.
Clipper at 12,000. Baltimore altimeter 2995.
Okay, let's go ahead and do our takeoff speeds. 5 degrees flaps, center of gravity.
Charlie Victor, right turn out the curve on my 8.
What do we miss here? Runway wind slope. Let's take a look at runway 6
radar contact,
slope. 0.19.
United 574, go ahead.
United 574,
and runway wind.
Clipper at 12,000, the Baltimore altimeter 2995.
Cross Clipper at, sorry, I think you, sorry, say again?
Clipper at 2995.
Cross Clipper at 12,000, altimeter 2995, United 574.
080 slash 3 knots. Runway 6.
Whiskey, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Descend 280, should we go 7 whiskey?
Okay, runway 6, blah blah blah. Got our speeds. Very good. Now we want to pop 134, actually plus 20. I'm going to do indoor speed 164.
Right, clear to land.
Okay, 164. Got a left-hand turn here. Let's turn our range up.
32, fly heading 180, vector for the final throw
Click
course.
correct. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit, and we'll just go into plan mode and just double check. Center. Really?
21 Charlie Victor, roger. What altitude are you looking for?
With the flight.
Oh, I thought you were going southbound over the Hudson. What's your destination?
Center, Zooks, PSB, Psycho, Eminem, MJF,
251 Charlie Victor,
Acery,
squawk
and
2750.
Wista. Yeah, that looks good. Good.
Delta 1332, fly heading 200.
We're gonna go to 3,000. He said first.
Frontier flight 3057, Boston 134.7.
And
Contact Boston
we'll
Center,
set runway heading when we line up.
134.7, Frontier flight
No, screw it. We'll set runway heading now. Runway 6, information again. 062.
Southwest 1380 taken. One via Bravo.
All right, 062 is set. Okay, feeling pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn on the APU here. Do a little fuel, get some hydro, and trigger the APU.
251 Charlie Victor, I don't have it yet. 750.
Oh, I'm so sorry about all the coughing.
Your radar contact, maintain VFR at 9,000.
It's watching for our APU gauge to spin up and then back down to about 4.
Maintain 5,000.
Meanwhile, 0, that's what I thought, so we won't be using center tanks. Alright, APU is coming up. We'll flip over to APU power, disconnect ground power, and let the SUVs and all that go.
Delta 350, cross news at flight level 270.
Go ahead and turn on
That's
packs.
270, Delta 350.
Okay. APU power, we'll turn ground power off, and let's go down here and let go of ground power. We've already got our fuel taken care of. We'll go ahead and release the stairs and release the PAX SUVs. Door closing, cart disconnected. Everybody's going, APU's up and running. Look back in the cabin real fast. Everything's looking mighty fine back in the cabin. Pardon me again. Let's go ahead and start thinking about our pushback. Again, we're going to be departing runway 6. So, looking back at our airport.
251 Charlie Victor,
I'm expecting to cross runway 6 Charlie. Let's look at the proper map.
Okay, roger, 33 left, we'll expect that. We have the altitude limit time,
2997.
Okay, roger, 2997.
Alright, looking at the proper map, I expect to
Beaver 7 Whiskey, descend maintain flight level 200.
runway 6.
Set 230, speed
I mean, he should just tell me Alpha, Alpha 1. So I need to go nose left. Let's take a look out there real fast. Dash line, solid line. Okay. So we're going to use the pushback tool here. I've observed some weirdness in this pushback tool as of late. I'm hoping that Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 has got something cooler in store for us.
Delta 1352, descend and maintain 3000.
I want to be about there, please.
1380, runway 31.
Thank you. And I think I can probably go ahead and do that now.
New York Center,
I'll go ahead and push and start.
Victor, we need to divert to the nearest airport. We have engine number 1 fault.
Okay, number 15 Alpha Victor, you're cleared to the Gulf Fair Airport via flight heading 090, descend and maintain 1010,000.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Say again?
Tug.
Fly heading 090, descend and maintain 10,000.
Where's my tug? Where's my tug? Where's my tug?
Alright, heading 090 degrees and descend and maintain 10,000. No further forward there.
Alright. I guess there's not an animated tug at this airport. It's kind of a small regional airport, of course. See if this thing goes back normally this time. Go ahead and turn on the bleed.
Alpha Victor, you're
Turn the
diverting
packs
to
back
Air
off.
Kilo Alpha Victor Papa.
And everything's on over there. Let's see if we've got everything configured correctly to
Kilo Alpha.
start number 2.
Delta 1332, turn left in 220. Uh, 15 Alpha Victor Kilo Alpha Victor Papa is where you're going. Expect runway 4.
Alright, let's go to introduce fuel.
Second runway 4 and Kilo Alpha Victor Papa. Number 1
Here she comes.
Contact Potomac Approach 119.
Engine spooling up nicely. Pushback happening nicely. Very good, very good.
United 574 Potomac Approach 11985.
Yeah, it's a good engine.
United 574.
Sorry, United 574, go ahead.
11985.
And go with number 1.
11985, United 574, see ya.
Papa 1380, check your squawk mode for me. There it is.
Okay, just want to make sure the tug was disconnected. Okay, introduce fuel.
Yeah, you don't have to ask.
Alright, center fuel pumps off, main fuel pumps on. Yaw dampener on, please. Set to nav, coming down the left column, looking okay. Coming down that column.
1380, radar contact, fly heading 090, maintain 6,000.
Almost got an engine up here. Almost time to shut down the APU once we have that engine start. Window heat is on. Looking good, looking good, looking good. We can go ahead and come off on the APU now. And turn the packs back on. Alright, no amber.
Taxi Tango to the ramp, cross 9 left.
Let's go ahead and set this to 38,000 and just real quickly look at the altitude for
Near Senate, Southwest 5689, flight level 360.
flights, Tri-Cities, elevation 1519, so we'll go ahead and get that set.
Delta 350, contact Boston 134.7.
For cabin
Over to Boston,
pressurization.
134.7,
Oop, I meant to leave that on. Flights, airports.
Delta 1380, fly heading 180, maintain 6,000.
Let's get our taxi chart back up.
American 1588, proceed direct to Skokie, intercept the 9 right localizer. Delta 1332, heading 070, maintain 3 down, clear ILS 4 for.
Get the FMC here. I think we are set, my friends. Call for taxi clearance here, and then we'll be on the road. On the road! Or above the road. We'll be above the road.
Cross Lurch and 14.
Cross Lurch at 14, and Boston 296, as you said with me.
Papa 1380, contact New York departure 128.12.
Center RFK 617 on the ground at Elmira, ready for taxi.
Joe Charlie Victor Roger, enter right base on retreat to left. RFK 617, taxi runway 6, advise ready for departure.
We'll taxi runway 6 and advise for departure.
Number 15 Alpha Victor, turn right heading.
All right, let's go to 6. I'm pointing the right direction. I'm just going to take Tango
Heading
down.
200, no,
Bravo,
no,
Alpha. I'll hold at Alpha 1 and call for takeoff clearance. All right, let's bring our flaps down to 5. We'll spool it up once or twice just to make sure we have. Okay, the flaps might not have cycled all the way yet. Okay, we're configured.
Up 1332, runway 4.
We are configured for takeoff. We are ready, baby. Let's go do this.
New York Center, Southwest 5689, flight level 360.
Southwest 5689 here.
Need to turn on some lights. This doesn't match up all that well, does it?
Number 15 Alpha Victor, turn right heading.
Should have gone that way, maybe. Okay, what's on the, like the model doesn't quite match. It's okay, we'll stay on the tarmac. But I'm going the right direction. Okay, we are configured for takeoff, flaps to 5.
Contact Potomac approach 119.85.
About approach 119.85, be within the meters.
American 1588, contact.
We'll turn on, runway turn off.
Right, clear to land.
Taxi lights. Let's go ahead and get logo.
One Charlie Victor.
Basically everything but wing. Across this runway. Crossing runway 10.
All stations here, clear. I'll be right back in a few minutes. Just, send one.
All my lights are working, looking good. Okay. He just stepped away just as I'm about to get here. I wonder if I should clear myself out or... I'll probably just wait for him to get back. Alright. We'll park it here for a minute, wait for him. There's our big beautiful bird. When you're flying in style, baby, you got your own 737. Let's kind of just go around and make sure we've got everything good. Low oil pressure, interesting. Why is that showing? Oh. Yeah. Center, RFK 617, holding short, runway 6 at Elmira.
RFK 617, wind 0803, runway 6 clear for takeoff.
Runway 6 clear for takeoff. RFK 617, thank you. Let's look out the window. Don't see nothing coming.
15 Alpha Victor, are you able to expedite your descent? You only descended like 6,000 feet in the last 10 minutes.
Alright, we need to expedite it. I'm not sure about that.
Alright, so we're going to get off the ground, runway heading for a moment, and then it'll be...
Where?
Left-hander pretty quick.
Long frequency. Roger. Direct Dixie, maintain 8,000.
Alright. Okay, we're set. We will not be hitting the autopilot quite yet. We need to get turned around.
Okay, 1 Charlie Victor.
That's going to want me to do it fast. I'm not doing it that fast. So, we'll do our left to Rooney here, though. Clear for takeoff. Taking off. Takeoff power set. Toga. Let's go. Let's go. Airspeed is alive. And V1 rotate. Positive rate gear coming up. Follow the flight director. We're going to hand fly it for a minute here. Auto throttle.
Alpha 689, descend and maintain level 2.
That maintain 3,000.
And maintain 200, top of 5689.
Correction, stop of 5689, descend and maintain level 180.
Descend 180, top of 5689.
3386, go ahead. Rear wing 3386. You're facing south.
3,000 was the initial altitude.
Okay,
Going
taxi
up on flaps.
Charlie Yankee, Bravo, Zulu, cross runway 4.
We'll go ahead and bring our speed up.
Delta 1332, welcome LaGuardia, taxi Golf Alpha to the ring.
Huh, why don't I have an VNAV? I didn't test that on the ground like I usually do. Forgot.
Citation 85 Yankee, New York Center. New York Center, United 3295, direct L 6000.
Yeah.
United 3295, New York Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 3.
I'm flying manually for the moment.
Climb maintain 240 for United 3295. And after 13 it is stable, like to back to this time. Southwest 1380, clear direct to Woodstown. Thank you, that's a little bit. That's a 7 first week, for 742, New York Center, Roger. Number 15 Alpha Victor, turn left, being 020, descend and maintain 5,000.
This is your end, descend and maintain 5,000. November, West Alpha Victor.
And 15 Alpha Victor, expect the ILS on 4 approach at Buescher.
Oh, shoot. I'm too high.
15 Alpha Victor, expect the ILS runway 4 at Buescher.
Bank angle.
Expecting ILS 4, November, West Alpha Victor.
Yeah, come on. It's a hot rod.
Stay again.
Can handle it.
Okay, fly heading 180.
Alright, we're on our way to Zooks now. We get it in close to the magenta line, and then...
And 546, you're not supposed to be on my frequency. Contact Washington 13372. Number 6 Alpha, cross Cameron at 1000 and 250 knots. The Kennedy altimeter 29 center 8.
No VNAV. Interesting. Okay. It's alright.
Number 5 Alpha Victor, proceed direct heat, descend and maintain 4,000.
Okay.
Proceed
That ought to
direct
get me correct, and then I'll...
Proceed direct heat, it's on the ILS 4 approach.
Expecting this to turn right here.
189 Foxtrot Lima, contact New York approach 128.12.
Get me leveled off at 3,000, and then I'll call for clearance up to 380. Center, RFK 617 is passing center at 3,000.
RFK 617, your center radar contact, clear direct to Phillipsburg, climb maintain, flight level 360 officially.
Flight level 360, RFK 617.
And RFK 617, clear direct to Phillipsburg, Papa Sierra Bravo.
Papa Tier Bravo, 617.
Who else is calling?
This thing up in the air.
I'm at PDC, stand by.
Get up to 360, baby.
Number 15 Alpha Victor, direct heap, that's Hotel Echo Alpha Papa Papa.
I think I'll be out of this guy's airspace momentarily here.
I have requested, could we take visual run report?
Reload
Under
page.
clear direct to the airport, report the runway flight.
Oh no, I might be in it for a while, actually.
Number 5185 Yankee, cross camera
Alright,
at
we're
11000.
climbing well, we're accelerating okay.
For that 11000 and 2509, 5185.
United 1395, contact Washington 13372.
13372, United 1395, exact.
Man, turbulent out of here or what?
United 380 with me.
Two good engines. Got no amber anywhere. Yeah. It was just handling kind of weird there. The low altitude. It was an awkward departure. Very awkward departure. Sierra Bravo.
RFK 617, climb maintain, flight level 38.
380, RFK 617.
November 6 Alpha, contact New York approach 128.12.
2812, November 6 Alpha.
Alright, we're on our way. We'll pretend we had our landing lights on that whole time. We did have our taxi lights on.
2000 to Baltimore altimeter 2.
But we're coming up on 10. Time to turn them off again anyway. Alright, lights look good. Correct configuration. We're holding a good 300. Let's see if we can creep that up to 310 while we climb.
86 runway 31, here, take off.
Let's get ourselves up to 380.
New York Center, hello, United 380 at flight level 370.
United 380 New York, below, cross paid at flight level 180.
The beautiful Finger Lakes region of upstate New York, ladies and gentlemen. How lovely is it?
25
And the BBJ. And the 737B Bravo Juliet, the big business jet.
Cross 8 on
So let's talk about what we're doing today as we climb
and 591 New York, climb maintain,
and
flight
listen.
level 230.
So we are flying from Watkins, Glen, New York, down to the Tri-Cities area, which is where Bristol Motor Speedway is. Why are we doing that? Well, my friends, in this series, we are merging passions. We are saying that we are the charter service for Roush Fenway Keselowski, RFK Racing, whose hat you see upon my head. We are the charter service, and we've been taking them from track to track for the entire NASCAR season. But it's a progressive performance-based deal. So I'll flip over here to desktop mode and show you that I've been tracking their finishings for the entire season so far, and we're flying from track to track. So we went from Daytona to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Vegas, and so on. And depending on their average finish as a team, we fly whatever plane is in the performance band here, right? So last week we had a 26th and a 1st, which puts an average of 14. So I kind of, you know, I should sort of be in the Vision Jet, right? It's 14th. However, because we had a winner, they get the big business jet. That's what happens with a winner or an average top 5 between the two cars. So that is what we're doing, and it's been a fun series. If you're curious to see the various airports that NASCAR teams go in and out of, you know, check out the earlier episodes in this series. It's good fun. Notable have been some DC-3 flights and a lot of citation flights, but some DC-3 flights. 2 of these, a few VFR things going VOR to VOR. I've just been sort of mixing it up. So I've broken my own rules. I even flew the C-17 for a couple weeks in a row. That was fun. So enjoy it, watch it, have fun with it. And again, pardon today, just not feeling amazing. I really want to do some racing, but just not feeling great. All right, we're at 10.4 fuel right now. We'll be at 9.9 at Zooks. Let's do a quick fuel check, since I was a little bit blasé-faire about that.
Expect the ILS Zulu, runway 9 right.
It's a short flight, so we'll wanna pretty quickly start thinking about our approach.
New York Center,
9.3 estimated fuel on board. So I think we're a little bit ahead of the fuel window here.
I don't
So
have the flight plan filed. I have to refile it, but I just wanted to let you know. I didn't want to, you know, screw anybody up.
Contact Boston on 134.7.
all right, VNAV is enabled.
Okay, right, the site was that. I didn't check my frequencies. I will go over to Boston now and 12.7.
But I want to
15
make
Alpha
this
Victor, do you have the field in sight?
380.
Ready, we have the food in sight.
Oh, hang on, clear.
Roger, clear the visual approach, runway 4 and runway 4.
380.
Close visual 4 and clear to land. Runway 4, nominal for 142.
Climbing nicely. Speed is okay. It's okay that we're unable next altitude.
3001.
New York Center, good afternoon. Pilatus, November 2, Tango Whiskey, 8,000.
Hold 280 there. That'll allow VNAV to help quite a bit. We'll be at 380 for PSB, I'm sure.
97, ILS 4, 2 Tango
And
Whiskey.
looking back at the old flight plan on the map here, again, not a long flight. And this plane, I mean, we're going to be, by the time we get to cruise, it's going to be almost time to descend. So, yeah, top of climb happening at PSB, top of descent probably happening around Gefs. So I'm going to go ahead and start thinking about my approach here for Tri-Cities. No arrivals to deal with, but I do have approaches. Looks like runway 23 is the deal. Let's take a look at this airport. How many? One usable runway for this airplane. So we'll be either landing on 5 or 23, and it's telling me 23. So cool. We'll be coming in from the north. So let's see if there's an ILS 23. Yes, there is. Let me go ahead and add that. What transition would I be using on the way in? GZG. GZG makes sense to me. Add to route. That means I'll just need to vector myself to GZG
New York Center,
from
hello. Spirit Wing
Vista.
1049, leveling off here at.
So let's plug that in over here as well.
1049, New York Center, clear
We
direct
can always
Gale,
change it later if we need.
340.
ILS 23.
Up to 340 direct
Transition
Gale,
to
10.9.
GZG. Very
New
cool.
York Center, good afternoon. Delta 1867 with information Bravo at LaGuardia requesting IFOP to Detroit Metro.
Yo, what's up, Azim? Good to see you, man. I'm going to try not to, well, first off, this is a Boeing. That was an Airbus. I'll try not to put this thing in any bodies of water. What's happening in the land of New Delhi? I didn't stream this one, but I did a flight from Manila to New Delhi a few weeks back. It was good fun. In the 777, the Boeing 777. Oh, Bryce is online. What's up, fellow flight nerd?
Okay.
Are you flight nerding?
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Oh, okay. I'm flight nerding.
Top
for
of
the moment.
5689, contact
I know I'm on.
approach 119.85.
Anyway,
Approach 119.85.
you're satisfactory. I was thinking I'm going to do some racing after this. I'm not feeling amazing, but
9909
I
at
haven't done any racing
6000
all
direct
week.
elevate.
909, hello.
I've been trying to do ARCA and the Falcon
Level
multi-class
240, 9909.
each week.
909,
And by that I mean I've done 1 week.
Flight level 230, 9909.
Yeah, so you got like 5th.
New York Center, good morning.
Yeah,
4500.
I think there were 9 in the race.
7,000 for 10,000.
I think I started 6th.
4500 New York.
I should have probably had 4th, but I locked up the rear brakes and had like a half spin. Ended up with a little front end damage and was barely able to hold on to 5th. It was a fun little race. Those LMP3 cars, if you haven't driven them, they're more challenging than you might think.
Really?
Yeah. Powerful little doodads. Alright, everything looks good. Everything looks good.
Yeah, it's 4500 Center. We're unable to go direct Biggie. It's not showing up in our
I have a lot
our
of things I want to
data.
race, but I need to decide.
Okay, that's what you filed. So what do you have in your flight
I'm
plan?
frankly trying to
We have Mike, X-ray, Echo, and then Nuggy.
like, lower
Looking
my
for Biggie now,
class,
standby.
you know?
Okay.
But the problem is it's so competitive at every
That's the
level.
start of the arrival.
And I feel like every race I get into has got some 7,000 guy.
I might also. Oh, hang on. I might just be an idiot. Stand by.
You can proceed direct mode D now, Mike.
Yeah, there's always someone.
Passing 340.
I'll take my Dina for now. Yeah. Thank you.
Top of 1380, descend and maintain 5,000. Fly heading 090, vector to the final approach course.
5,000, 090, vector for the Falcon, course 1380.
If my mistake, top of 1380, fly heading 270, vector to the final approach course.
270, 1380.
I never turned on any sweet jams.
United 1380, correction, United 380, cross Raki at 13,000, the Newark altimeter 2997.
Cross Rocky at 13,000 feet and New York altimeter 2997 to New York, correction, sorry, United 380.
United
RFK
380.
617, leave minor space, Cleveland offline, frequency change approved.
Over to Unicom, thanks so much for the ATC, RFK 617. Alright, let's switch over to Unicom, 122.8, and then I'm going to pull up SimAware and see if I'm going to have coverage for the landing. Let's check SimAware. Here be we, straight out of Dodge. Looks like I'm gonna skim through Washington Center. Go ahead and stage that frequency, 133725. Cool. Get bird. So Azim, what's been going on out in India land, man? I'm not sure when the next time I'm coming back out is, but I'm sure it won't be too long from now. Crap, I made coffee downstairs. I never grabbed it. I'm gonna go grab my coffee. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Here's a window view for you for a few. So that's the view when you've got your own private jet right there, baby. Let's take a walk around. When you've got your private 737, get up out of Hobbit level. So up here's the cockpit and the servants' quarters. And then as we head back, lovely. Love that dark slate, full bathroom. Nice couch, conference room. And then, I don't know, it's almost a diner area. I guess it's just meeting spaces. And then steerage, which is nicer than first class in some airplanes. Well, I don't know, it's more like Delta Comfort Plus, I suppose. Look at that. Oh, excuse me. Look at that beauty. Beautiful America. My beautiful country. Cruising to 38,000. Top of descent seemed really far, didn't it? Oh, in between Ebury and Worcester. Okay. So looking back at the map. Yeah, okay, that's about what I'd expect. Let's see if we've got a discontinuity in here after Worcester. Yeah, so GZG after that. At that point, I'd be at 6,000. 92 miles to get there. That's plenty of time. Cool. Cruising along, nice smooth flight so far. No mistakes on the ATC and feeling good. Sorry about the coughing and stuff. good. Just cruising for the moment. Got to get these boys down there to Bristol where Keselowski and Buescher are typically pretty good. Speaking of, I'm going to look at my fantasy lineup real fast and look at odds and qualifying and see if I need to make any tweakaroonies. Alright, let's see. Who do I have? I got Keselowski. He seemed to be struggling a little bit yesterday in quali, but I'll see if I can look up his practice long runs, because he dominated last year on the long runs. But the tire doesn't seem to be as rough this year. Alright, Keselowski, Bell, Busch, Hamlin, Truex, and Wallace. That's who I've got in there right now. Now I'm aware that the pole, in fact, most of the top 5 is taken up by Hendrick cars, and I wonder if I should put Byron in there instead of Busch. I've already used Byron twice. Kind of expect him to make the final 4. Don't like Larson, and I feel the same way about Larson and Truex. You know that both of them stand as much chance to win as to crash out. Tempted to put Briscoe in there. For whatever reason, homeboy has been running well. Hocevar looks solid too. After a good top 5 last week, I might throw him a bone here. He's plus 8,000. Should I bench Truex in his final Bristol race for Hocevar, or should I do it to Kyle? I'll do it to Kyle Busch. I'm going to put Hocevar in over Kyle Busch, and I know that sounds silly historically, but that's going to be my long shot. Now, should Kyle Busch come back in exchange for one of these other guys? What say you? What say you? I like Bubba here. I think Bubba's solid here. Truex, I feel sketchy about having you in there, brother. You've been such bad luck lately. I feel like I should put a Hendrick car in. I'll wash my hands later. Okay, I think that's my lineup. Although, hang on, I'm gonna look at qualifying results real fast. Excuse me. Here it is. Okay. Oh, this is not right. This is not correct. There's the scheduled lineup. Blah, 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 blah. Drivers. Where the hell's the qualifying results? Set your fantasy lineups. I think I feel alright about my lineup. I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna run with it. That's my lineup, baby. Okay, that other controller did go offline, so I think we're uncontrolled from here on out. What do we see here? At 35,000 feet, there's an A320 about to duck underneath. Let's see if we can see him. somewhere. I don't see him over there. I'm at 380, he's at 350. Maybe he's just under that cloud bank. It's kind of hard to tell how far below me those clouds are. That layer is. .735 of Mach. 38,000 even. Cruising, baby, cruising. Easy peasy. I never hit the clock. I always forget to hit the stupid clock. We'll hit it now. Not that I ever refer to it. But I probably should be doing time checks against the OFP. But I feel like the progress screen just does that stuff for me. You know? Unlike with the older aircraft, I'm just not as tempted to try to do things manually in this as much, just because it's meant to be semi-automated. Feeling pretty good. She's just cruising nicely. LNAV and VNAV set. Top of descent still 100 or so nautical miles away. Still got a ways to go. If I do an ARCA race today, I probably won't stream it. I'm just not feeling up to it, to the talking, maybe to the focusing too. I don't know. I was feeling better before I sat down and started simming. Oh, there's the other plane. No, there isn't. That's just a wave. I thought I saw a jet stream there. A hospital? What is it? It's a big building with patients, but it doesn't matter right now. Sorry. It's going to be a nice short one today. Unlike some of the long hauls I've done lately. Between the 777 and the DC-3, I've done some long flights. Oh, and the 747 too. I was learning how to goof off with that. I did a really successful flight from Atlanta to Keflavik in the 747. It was great. I flew it well and learned how to fly it. Did good. I was really happy with it. You know, landing it was a bit funky because you're sitting up so high. It's a double decker, right? So you're sitting up so high that I just, you know, it hit the ground and I was like, wow, already on the ground. And I felt like I was still, you know, sitting on the top of a 3-story building, which I guess I sort of was. But it was fun to fly a heavy that I'd never flown before. Find myself eagerly looking forward to Flight Sim 2024 being released soon. That's happening in November, and a whole round of they just had a big event where they had a whole bunch of content creators come and play it at the Grand Canyon and sort of showed off the new sim, and it looks great. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. I'm definitely going to try the pilot mode out, though I feel like, just from what I've seen, it's probably going to be a bit of a grind. Like, I kind of wish you could start a pilot career, and maybe you can, right? I haven't seen the thing yet, but It'd be cool if you could start a pilot career as an entry-level airline pilot, right? Who's already got all of his lower classifications. But I think it's going to make you work your way up a very long, hard chain, which is fine. It's okay, but it might be too much of a grind. We'll see. PMDG does such a good job at these things. Let's look up our ILS frequency here. The airport for my flight, please. An airport. Oh, there it is. Okay. What did I come here to see? I forgot. Already got the airport elevation plugged in. Coming in on runway 23. Oh, the ILS chart. That's right. Look at the approach. ILS 23. Gonna be 109.9. 9.9. I'll put that, cross-check it over to nav 2 as well. Alright, 109.9 plugged in. And let's take a look at the airport on the ground here. So, got a terminal, fire station, cargo ramp. Okay, so we're going to land, probably take Victor or Tango and loop around. And I suppose we'll park at the terminal. This is not a general aviation aeroplane. Or a corporate hangar, so I guess I could go over there. But those don't look big enough for 7-3. I'll go to the terminal, given the size of this bad boy. It's no Citation or Learjet. Fan going there. It's kind of spicy up here. Lovely model. So detailed, so pretty. Reflections, textures, truly incredible. Living in the future stuff. Man, I'm sorry. It's a live 6th stream, I guess. Okay, coming up on, I'm Jeffs, and then make that right turn, just a couple more waypoints. We'll be doing our descent starting around Wista, going from 380 all the way down to 6,000 for the landing approach. ILS landing approach. So I'll go ahead and set this to 6, I guess. Auto throttle is still on. VNAV and LNAV are armed. Both flight directors are on. So, go. 6,000 is set. So now when we get to our top of descent, we should see the throttles come off and the airplane start to automatically descend itself. That's when we need to start paying attention to barometers. And let's go ahead and preset the barometer. Zero, 002 is set. Just gotta plug it in. Flip off the standard limit past 18,000. Nearing Jeff's. Where do we want to see the turn from? Left wing? Facing down there? Left wing. Well, this is your seat. You got this nice table here. You're working on your laptop, having a coffee. Apparently eating an apple. Yes. So 14 miles to go till Jeff's anyway. Beautiful Appalachia here. Just rolling mountains, minor mountains as far as the eye can see. Kind of reminds me of the Chocolate Hills in Cebu. Oh, I'm sorry, an island just north of Cebu. It's called Bohol, Philippines. Reminds me of that a little bit. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. Hope it's been a smooth ride for you so far out there, friends and the YouTube land. I'm not digging this song. Do 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 do. That wind shake. Assuming you can see that on the stream. I love the way the wing sort of tremors. Uh-oh. We have ATC come back online. Indy Center 128225. Turning. It's like equally far away. Indy Center RFK 617 with you, passing Jeff's at flight level 380.
Yeah, Continental 612, better contact, 2 miles west of the Lexington VOR, welcome aboard. RFK 617, Indy Center, ident.
Ident, RFK 617.
Indianapolis Center, good afternoon. Southwest 473 with you, flight level 350.
It's 473, Indy Center, ident. Okay, 617, radar contact 55 miles northeast of the Charleston VOR.
Thank you very much. Do be advised I'm approaching my top of descent in about 40 miles.
Indianapolis Center, good afternoon. Southwest 1207 with you, flight level 350.
Alright,
okay, 617, cross 40 miles northeast of the Tri-Cities Airport, Athens, maintain 10,000. And I'll give you the Charleston altimeter, I guess. I don't really have one for that area. The Charleston altimeter 29904.
Alright, I'll be going down to 10,000 feet. 29904 was the Charleston VOR. I'm sorry, Charleston Barrow.
Alright, someone was checking in, say again? That's 473 radar contact,
Love
4
that a little
miles
bit. We'll go up to
southeast of the
10,000.
Mystic VOR.
Set.
As 8897 traffic, 12 to 1 o'clock, a tree 8 miles southeastbound. Is a P-460. I'm not even sure what aircraft type that is, but there's level 270.
Alright.
Should be no
alarm
factor. They'll be
bells,
past
no
you before you
amber.
descend into their altitude.
We are plugged in for 10,000.
Thanks. I'll keep an eye out for
GCG.
the November traffic, Jazz 8897.
Indy 1207, just making sure you're on frequency.
Indianapolis Center, Southwest 1207 with you, flight level 350.
Get those 1207, welcome aboard.
199 is plugged in to both
And I think Continental was calling, say again?
radio navs.
Yeah, Indy Center, Continental 612. We got about 5 minutes before we have to, can we get about 5 minutes away from the cockpit?
Hey, Continental 612, how about this? I'll get you an early handoff to Memphis, and then you can ask them.
Okay, sounds good. We'll hang on board.
11 5.8
Or 54321 in the center, ident and stay altitude.
Repeat that.
So I'm not sure if this guy's going to stick with me all the way to the
and
bottom.
stay altitude.
But I'll show you what's happening here.
Currently at 390.
So we just entered his airspace, that's why he has to
heading
recall, and he came online there. And we're going to...
And remember, 321, I
be
didn't ask
cruising
for the
down.
heading, I asked you to ident. It's a button on your transponder.
So I expect around here, he'll probably hand me off back to
612,
you.
contact Memphis Center,
I'm not sure that he's going to want
132.55.
to watch me all the way down. Just because...
Over to Memphis for Continental 6.
And Center, Team Mike Alpha, just for your information, we are a Hyper Meridian.
Sounds good. I never remember any of the Pipers.
November 659 Hotel Charlie, Indianapolis Center. You set up 172 and route to Kilo Uniform 5 o'clock.
Arrival.
Commander Hotel Charlie, Indy Center, stay altitude.
We're going to be at 2900.
That's 23 and...
Number 9 Hotel Charlie, you are radar contact, maintain VFR.
Not a lot here.
VFR, 9 Hotel Charlie.
Remember,
What did you want me to get again? Sorry.
remember 321, it was your ident button, but well, this is probably gonna work a little quicker. Recycle transponder squawk at 0714 and descended to maintain 6,000. The Indianapolis altimeter 29902.
Okay.
You said 6,000?
And firm to center maintain 6,000. Recycle transponder squawk at 0714.
0714, and then I will
We're all learning. We're all playing the game. Kid's doing okay. Alright, 10,000 is the next altitude. VNAV should start bringing us down.
And remember, tree 21, expect the visual approach runway 23 right.
Visual approach 23 right, November 321.
And number 321 radar contact, 17 miles northwest of the Hoosier VOR. Continue descending to 6,000.
I guess that's just a satellite photo thing, right? Where 2 different seasons are captured there. You hear the engines sort of drop off a little bit. That's just beginning to descend. Yeah.
Number 2, Mike Alpha, descend to maintain 14,000. The
on our way down,
gate
baby.
altimeter 29905.
Descend, maintain 14,000. Gate altimeter
A little more wing
29905.
shake.
May I ask why?
Speed, altitude.
Oh, that's my mistake there. I thought you were going to a different Wilmington airport. So here in ZID we have India Lima November, which is very close to India Lima Mike, and they're both called the same airport.
Roger, I can figure it on my chart here.
It's maintain 50270.
Roger, maintain 270.
Passing 36,000 for 10. Cruising on down, baby. Let's try to
That's a 473 descend and maintain for level 310.
butter this ground with this airplane. Just so that's what we're gonna try to do. Breathe it in.
Southwest 473 Indy Center.
Alright, since we're descending, we'll flip the old seatbelt signs back on.
I'm sorry, can you repeat for Southwest 473?
That was 473 descend and maintain for level 310.
Descending and maintain 310, Southwest 473.
Overhead looks good. Pedestal looks good.
Number 9 Hotel Charlie, North Carolina, through between you and the Indy Municipal Airport. Squawk the Power Radio Service terminate for your change route.
Golly. Why?
And November 321. I'm just going to assume you have like your AI and Microsoft license still turned on. You need to turn that off when you're flying the network. Recycle transponder squad 0714.
The squawk is in, and I am turning off the autopilot now.
No, the autopilot's fine. It's the AI stuff you need to turn off because they change your squawk code on you. Squawk 0714.
You're right, I'm sorry about that. How do I do that by chance, if you know?
It's been so long since I've done it. I think there's a menu up at the top of the screen. It's got like a little person on it. I think there's a whole bunch of AI settings in there.
Alright, I'll turn that off shortly.
Get 5844, Kansas City Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Free to change route.
Free to change route, UPS 5844 heavy.
Alright, coming up on 31,000 here. Pulling out of the sky nicely. Nice controlled manner. That's what matters. You don't want to fall out of the sky in an uncontrolled manner. Wise man told me that once.
November 321, airport and runways are in sight.
Number 321, roger, and confirm maintaining 6,000.
I'm gonna readjust when I was trying to look for that, I was going up, so I'll fix that now.
Number 321, I'm also not really showing you following the arrival that you filed. Fly heading 040, vectors approach.
Alright, 040, November 321.
General options.
And Jazz 8897 at Racing, cleared the ILS runway 23 right approach.
Clear to approach the ILS 23 right, Jazz 8897. Thank you.
Passing 27,000. Oh, yeah, wrong camera. There we go. There was a thing about. Is that way you can see our overlay?
321, confirm maintaining 6,000.
I really want to do a better overlay. I've been watching XP72 and Captain Canada and all them, and they've done more interesting overlays. I'd like to spend some time and do this one.
Well,
as well
if
as
you're
learn how
following the arrival, you're supposed to,
airplanes.
actually, you weren't even following in the first place. But you're supposed to maintain 210 knots at least, so maintain 210 knots.
Maintain 2.
I do believe I'll be leaving his airspace momentarily here.
Glenn 217 needs to go offline for shape service to his
Have a good day.
So I'm a new pilot, just advise me.
Alright, coming down to 25,000. Let's double check the barometer there. Weather at Tri-Cities. Let's just refresh METAR here. 3002 is still correct. Broken clouds at 18,000. 3002 is set. Just need to flip standard over in a moment. Going good. Going nicely. Smooth flight so far. Just right now, the only thing I'm not sure about is whether I will have ATC for the landing or not. I think he's gonna send me over to Unicom in the midst of my descent, which is fine.
Affirm sun controlled and terminate your radar service a little bit ago. I guess you might not have heard me.
Negative, I did not hear you. Niner Hotel Charlie, apologies.
Oh, frequency change approved.
Excuse me.
Frequency change approved.
It's a good shot. I wish it didn't have this light shimmer here, but it's a good shot otherwise. Forgetting about that sky dolly thing. What was it called? The recorder. Oh, what was it called? I downloaded replay. What was it called? I downloaded an application recently for
473, descend via the Jackets to arrival, runway 28 right, Columbus altimeter 29902.
Descend via the arrivals, expect 28 right, Southwest 473.
capturing landings, and I haven't really messed with it yet. I was going to do that, and I forgot.
1207, descend via the Jackets to arrival, runway 28 right, Columbus altimeter 29902.
Descend via Jacks 2, expect runway 28 right, altimeter 29902, Southwest 1207.
Synchro manager, sound recorder, blah, blah, blah.
Alpha 512.
Delta 512, Indy Center.
Called?
We're with you at flight level 370.
Alright, Delta 512, ident. Number 3201, descend and maintain 3000, and make sure you don't go below that.
Maintain 3000 over 321.
Is Central, is that it? Doesn't sound right. I think it had the
Over to
word.
contact 1 mile south of the hazard DME.
I swear that it had the word recorder in it. There. Go ahead and hit standard here. Switching over to 18,000. Man, what's the name of that stupid tool? CapCut? No. Sky Dolly. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sky Dolly. SkyDolly.exe. Let's try this here. Sky Dolly in preview release phase while it should be stable, blah 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 blah.
Jazz 8897, maintain 180 knots or greater until 6 mile final.
Oh, pardon me, I'm sorry.
180 knots.
Alright, how does this work?
Or greater.
Or greater.
Or greater. So how does this work? Let's see.
Any Center American 858
I want to
290.
start a new one. Okay, so
American
I can hit
858,
record there.
Indy Center,
Oh,
welcome aboard.
I think all I do is hit record and then stop when I get there.
Number 321, turn right, heading 140.
Turn right, hang 140, November 3.
Let's go ahead and record here. Let's try this. We'll record like a minute.
RFK 617, turn right, heading 260, vectors for your descent.
Turn right 260 for vectors for descent. RFK 617. 260, do you say?
Jazz at 897, have runway in sight.
It's idiot 97, you already clipped the ILS, but I guess cleared visual approach runway 2 to your right.
Do I need to contact tower?
In a minute.
No problem.
Should have said it.
321, flight heading 180.
Flight heading 180, November 321.
That's idiot 97, contact NG tower 120.9.
120.9, thanks for everything, Jazz 8897.
Number 321, maintain 180 knots.
180 knots, November 321.
And November 321, the Indianapolis airport to your 2 o'clock and 13 miles. There's also traffic to your 2 o'clock and 6 miles. Report either of them in sight.
We'll report one in sight. November 321, I have them in sight, I believe.
Number 321, cleared visual approach, runway 2 tree right.
Cleared visual approach, runway 2, 3 right, November 321.
Okay, 617, I guess that 260 heading you thought didn't apply to you. Tag was supposed to have you 10,000 feet 5 miles ago. Radar service terminated, bring to change of route, have a good flight.
Yeah, sorry about that. I hit the buttons in the wrong order. 617, I'll head over to Unicom, land this thing. To be a jerk about it, pal. Actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't apply to me. I'm going to go back on LNAV because I already had a good approach here set. So I want to go ahead and bring it down to 6,000 next now. I think he was landing me on the other runway. thought he was saying to be at 10,000 at GZG. It's alright. We do need to get ourselves down to 6,000 pretty quickly though. We're about right. 6,000 or above. Down. Go level change. Let's start bringing our speed down. Bring it up to like 200. On our way down, way down we go. All right, let's get it down to 3,500 here. Level change, please. And let's go give a little bit of speed brake too. Let's up and down. Watch that profile line get lower faster here. And let's go ahead and bring the speed down to 50. Should see a right turn here in a moment. Is that the runway right there? Sure is, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and bring speed down to 140. Coming in high here. Let's go into approach mode. We'll go ahead and go flaps 5. So high. Alright, we're at flaps 5. Still coming in a bit high here. Looks like it's starting to get itself sorted out. A little more speed brake. Recording, by the way. Yeah, let's just see if this works. It's up to 300 still. We're still way too high. 4 and 150. We want to be at 140. Don't we? Yeah, let's bring our vertical speed down more. Speed brake fully deployed at the moment. Getting better, getting better. Runway is in sight. Tri-Cities traffic, RFK 617 is type 737 on final for runway 23, Tri-Cities traffic.
2500.
Alright, getting closer. Put VNAV back on. Start retracting that speed brake. No, let's get the speed brake out. We really want to get it down to 140 here. Down another notch of flaps. Okay, this is feeling better. All right. What are you yelling about? All right. Gear coming down.
1000.
Not sure why it's yelling at me. Speed brake retracted. We're committed. Don't know why that. I've got an alarm here. Okay, we're on the diamonds. Looking good. Not sure what that was. It wasn't an overspeed indicator. It's alright. Looking good on the glide slope. 147, 150 indicated. Coming a little bit fast. It's alright. Tri-Cities traffic, RFK 617 is type 737. Committed, short final, runway 23. Tri-Cities. Autopilot disengaged. Auto throttle. Always forget about auto throttle disengage.
100.
Let this a little bit long because of that auto throttle thing there.
30. 20. 10.
Okay. Alright, set the front down. And reversers. Easy brakes. Auto brake 2 is set. Alright, reversers disengaged. Take this exit right here. Alright. Very cool. Not bad. Speed brake is retracted. Let's get the APU turned on. Tri-Cities RFK 617 is clear of runway 23 taxiing to the terminal. Tri-Cities, thank you. Alright boys, it's Bristol time in like 3 hours. flaps. Oh. The airplane hit some sort of terrain glitch there. I put the flaps up and the airplane came to a stop. Hello? I would love for the airplane to go now. What the heck? The airplane is just stuck right here. What the heck is going on? Did chocks get installed or something? Oh, removed. Let's set them and then remove them. Weird. Oh, you know what? My parking brake is set to the default flaps. Never mind. That was user error, guys. That was me. So the Honeycomb Bravo has got a built-in flaps handle, but there's also the one on one of the axes for Boeing. And like an idiot, I was clicking the one built into the chassis instead of the proper one. And so what I did as I was driving along was, when I thought I was retracting my flaps, it's not what I was doing. I was turning the e-brake on while driving 25 miles an hour on the ground. So the guys back here were like, whoa. Anyway, coming up on our gate here, I figure we'll go ahead and connect the jetway. Let's make sure the APU is up and running. APU is up and running. That was a pretty smooth flight. Kind of messed up with ATC at the end there. I'm not sure what instruction I missed. He said that I was late getting to 10,000, but I honestly, we never talked about a runway, so I think what was going on there was he was going to loop me around for the other runway, as opposed to runway 23. That's why the 260 call kind of surprised me. Pardon me. Again, this has been a bit of a sickly stream the whole time. I think I'm not feeling amazing. Crossing runway, whatever. Alright, let's find us a gate. I guess that one looks okay. Just drive right through this van here. Where's the I think I'm supposed to be way over there. Let's see if this thing will connect. I don't know if it will. We're gonna park right there, baby. Hey, we can push this button this time and mean it. Okay, can we connect that jetway? Well, let's find out. Jetway inhibit. Probably not. Go ahead and set our chocks. Change this to jetway. And jetway request. Let's just see if it works. We'll turn off engine number 1. That'll be us. Well, that's a weird jetway situation happening. Yeah. He did not want to actually use this jetway, I'm afraid. Anyway, engine number 1 is down. Let's try to request it again. It's a big no-go on the jetway. So we will change our mind and go back to stairs. Get our PAX SUVs over here and get our stairs on the way, and we'll flip over to the APU and shut down engine number 2. Yeah, see, yeah. Then where the heck is the doors at? Doors. Open door left. Hey, where's the stairs? It's the silly things that sometimes trip me up. Ground services. Stairs, jetway inhibit, maintenance van, fuel truck, blah 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 blah. Stairs. Oh, hold. Why is it a hold? What if we do 2 left? Driving. Menu. Doors. Open that one up then and close that one. There we go. You guys get out the back. I guess it's inhibited by the tug and all that stuff. So anyway, the dudes are going to get off in the back, and they're going to go to Bristol, and hopefully get ourselves a good win today. So, thank you for hanging out for yet another episode in this series. Just a few more races to go. A few more races to go on this year's NASCAR calendar and schedule, that is. And yeah, I'm excited to finish it out. This has been a good deal of fun to go from track to track and see the country, see all the airports. Alright, lights are all off, and let's go ahead and shut our APU off as well, and we'll call it a day. Battery and avionics down. Freezy freeze here. I was thinking about what I'm doing. It's okay because it did it while I was already on the ground. We'll go ahead and stop that recorder. I forgot about that. Oh, I saw something in the background. Okay, it's coming back to life. Wants me to just shut down. All right. We will call that a day. Thank you.